They discussed the concept of having an exemption from having to pay for anything because there is no money of substance with which to pay. The exemption can also be thought of as an accounting of what the government owes us for everything they have taken from our parents and us without giving valuable consideration in return. That essay did not, however, discuss how to use or access the exemption. This essay will discuss how one might be able to use the exemption to discharge debt. The implications of discovering how to use the exemption would be staggering. It would mean the ability to get out from under the debt that is crushing so many people. You could say that the current economic system has been set up for our benefit, to repay us, the beneficiaries of the trust. The exemption essay introduced the concept of the trust. Our goal is to determine how to effectively use this system without destroying it. There have been many kinds of instruments. For example, checks on closed bank accounts, banker's acceptance, and site drafts that people have tried to use to access the exemption. Many of these have not been successful, and some have even gone to jail because of their use. That's not to say that the instruments are morally wrong. It is quite possible that the people who went to jail just didn't know what they were doing. I suspect that the reason these instruments got people in trouble is because they attempted to use some aspect of the private Federal Reserve System, such as bank routing numbers or account numbers.
Your Honors, the crux of the first claim that is raised in this appeal, if I may use a little demonstrative exhibit here, is that there is a fundamental difference between the type of thing I have in my left hand and the type of thing I have in my right hand. In my left hand is a $1 million bill. And this appears, by the way, this appears to be a novelty item which was printed at some point to celebrate perhaps his election. So I don't think I could be prosecuted for holding this. And in my right hand is a copy of one of the actual money orders Mr. Hall was convicted of passing to the IRS.
With respect to the Howitt case and the Solomon case, these are the two seminal cases in the district with respect to the third prong, the no intent to defraud. And Howitt instructs that indicia of negotiability could go to the intent to defraud. And of course, in this case, we had substantial indicia of negotiability. There were routing numbers on these checks. There were routing numbers on these checks. There were routing numbers on these checks.
Those kinds of instruments will not be discussed here, since so many negative stories have been heard about them. We will focus our discussion on two kinds of instruments, bills of exchange and bonds. When referring to these as a group, they will be called instruments. There is no money.